Hello, fellow alchemists. Welcome back to our series all about Elixir. Today I'm going to show you guys how to actually add ExDocs to your project. It's quite simple. The first thing, of course, is we need to actually add ExDocs to our project. So it's ExDoc. And since we're using a later version of OTP, we use 021. And we also need to say that this is only for development and runtime is false. We use mixsteps git to grab our ExDoc. The next thing we need to do is we need to add a couple of things to here. So just for the ExDoc, one is the name of our app. So it's work app. The next one is our source URL. So this is your GitHub basically, and I have it over here, so I'm just going to copy and paste. This is where our project is. The homepage URL, and I'm just going to use my company website. And finally, some more doc-specific things we need to add. One is, again, that the main part of our app is going to be the work app. And some extra documents that we want to include. In this case, we can include our README file. And that should be enough. Now the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually add some documentation. So over here, I'm just going to add a little bit so you can have an idea how we do this. So for instance, I want to add in some documentation about our main module. So I can add a module doc. Say this is a sample app for how to create an Elixir app. And I'm going to go ahead and document my functions. So for this one, this is going to format the proper greeting based on what is set for the formatter option. And I'm also going to document this other one. So this one is going to create an employee or will return the change set with errors. Now the other nice thing about documentation is that if you add in some type specs, which I may go into some more later on, is it will actually show you the type that you want to pass in. So I'm going to actually add that. So in order to do that, you use add spec, the name of the function, and then finally what it is. So in this case, because this is a behavior, this is work app formatter.t for the type, and this will return a string t. Returns a string. And for the create employee, this is quite interesting because we have two possible return values. So when we create the employee, and we take it a map. I'm not going to care too much about the keys or values in this case. And this will return either an OK tuple with the work app employee type, or this is going to return error tuple with the ecto change set type. Now to actually generate our docs is quite straightforward. You just use mix docs, and that's going to generate the HTML. Let's see. Sorry, I forgot the comma over here. So mix docs. And we can see them at doc index. So if I click on here, you'll see we have the documentation over here at the name of our app. I'm going to pull that in from the other side. The open command. Docs index. And then you'll you'll see our documentation is over here. And you'll see here's our function documentation. Here is our module documentation. And here we actually have links to everything, so if we can actually link to our employee, or we can link to the formatter behavior. And of course we can still link to regular types like this, get some more information. So this is just a very simple way to show you guys how you can add documentation to your code. This is Alan from Plangora. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks. Bye. Hi. Please feel free to ask us any questions about Elixir, Flutter, or anything else in programming. Here's our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We will answer your questions every Friday. Ya mantai ke dak man all. Yo wenti ji da wen wo.